Chris is somebody, man, I've been around, right, since high school, right? I seen him freshman year, play football, became an athlete, and doing a lot of things. You know, we call him the voice of our generation. You guys don't see why, right? Somebody that's actually speaking, empowering people all across the world, entrepreneurs, leaders, man, thought-provoking, everything. So I want y'all to get loud, man, get right, because I'm telling you, this guy has a lot of energy, and he's going to really shake this room up. So, Chris Willett, bro, I'll definitely come up to the front of the room and show them.
Hey, listen, hey, first thing I want to say is,
man, I'm tripping, hold on. My mic full of.
The first thing I want to say is, man, thank you so much, Rico, man, for investing your time in me, for allowing me to come out here and speak. Listen, Rico has been someone who I look up to so much in my life. When I first met him, he introduced me to so many different things that I always knew that could help me grow. Sometimes we might not have took the same path, but man, this guy's an excellent dude, and I promise you, man, I will give my last for this dude. He wants to see people successful, and that's why he put together this event. So give it a clap for Rico, man. Please take it. So listen, I'm not going to take long. What I want to do is I just want to talk about a little bit about who I am and what I do, and I want to inspire and motivate you guys today because I want to bring you life-changing motivation. Every single day when I come and when I speak to people, whether it could be kids, it could be grown-ups, I'm going to come to inspire, and I really want to motivate and change lives, and that's why I'm here today. Christion Willett, the voice of my generation. I'm approved by myself, but most importantly, I'm approved by God. So that means I ain't scared of nothing. Everybody I meet, I want to motivate, educate, and elevate them to take their mind to the next level. I want you to become a new you. I want you to become a better person, and that's how I'm going to start with you making that decision. As I speak to you today, when you leave this room, you got to make a decision for me. You got to decide to become something better. You got to decide to want to be something great. You got to decide that everything that God has for you is going to be mine. But you got to remember that and you got to believe that. So I want you to be thinking that right now, what decision am I going to make when I leave this room? Yeah. Who am I going to be? How am I going to change lives? How am I going to change my life? And that's who I am. That's why I call myself the voice of my generation. Because I wake up every day and I say I'm going to change somebody's life. My generation, we ain't going to go back to how we was. We're going to be better. We're going to be something stronger. My generation going to be proud. You're going to be proud to be who you are. You're going to be proud of the work that you have on. You're going to be proud of everything that God done blessed you with. And we're going to go and get more. God said it's going to be abundant. So we're going to go be abundant. That's why I call myself the voice of my generation. And I love the topic of this. He says, creating the life of your desires. What do you want? He said, what do you really want? What do you want for your life, man? When you gonna wake up and decide that this is my life and I gotta own it, what do I really want? Who I'm gonna really be? Am I gonna be somebody who has influence to change this world? Am I just gonna be another person who just lived through this world hating life, saying life sucks? No, I'm not good enough. Who am I going to be? You got to make the decision. When you want to create a lifestyle of your dreams, you got to make a decision. When you want to take yourself to that next level, you got to make a decision. You got to decide who you're going to be. So right now, I want you to keep thinking that. Who am I going to be? What decision am I going to make? What am I going to do with my life? I want to get into a little bit about myself and who I am in my story. And I'm going to give you the quick version because I could go all day. So coming out of high school, I was an athlete, right? I was the person who had all the confidence in the world. And I thought that nobody could tell me anything. I thought that I was here, right? I thought I was here. But I had to humble myself. I had to humble myself here when I went through problems with my school. I went to 3 different schools to play football. I kept getting kicked off the team. And I'm always asking, who's the problem? What's the problem? I'm the problem. Sometimes you gotta own up and figure out what's really the problem. It's me. So in my story, I went through so much in my life because I kept trying to point the finger and blame everybody else, but really I'm the problem. So as I'm thinking about my life and who I am, I had to make the decision and decide, am I really gonna change? Am I really gonna create the life of my desire? What are the people around me doing? Who do I wanna be around? What is my influence? If you would have known me when I was in high school, you would have said, oh, his influence, man, he always trying to chase a girl. He always trying to be cool. He always checking somebody, bullying somebody that they ain't got the best shoes. He always flashy. He always trying to be. What is my influence? That ain't who I want to be. I had to make that decision and say, that's not who I'm going to be with my life. It's not what I want for my life. I don't want you to stand at my funeral and say, he was all right, kind of cocky. Y'all just didn't stand cocky, man, cocky, and gone now. I I didn't want that. I want you to stand in my field and say he was somebody who bring change. He was somebody who really motivated and promoted change in lives. That's who I want to be. So once I made that decision, when I was in college, that is how I opened my eyes. That is how I had this vision from God. I prayed every single day. I said, God, guys, if I go back home, if I leave this college and go back home, where am I going to be, God? What am I going to do, God? And I just kept praying that same prayer for 30 days, for 60 days, for 90 days. And God really started to speak to me. He started to put people in my life that I never knew would be in my life. He started opening doors for me that I never would open. He started saying, son, this is your gift. This is who you're going to be. This is how you're going to create that life. You got to change. You got to start letting people know that it's more to life than what they're expecting. It's more to life than what you done experienced. You got to let people know that it's something different, that it's something special about them, and they just got to find and be unique, and you got to be the one to tell them. And ever since I seen that vision, ever since I felt that vision from God, ever since he opened up doors for me, I haven't looked back. And that's what made me start speaking. That's what made me want to motivate people. Because I'm telling you right now, it's something special in everybody in this room. And some of y'all probably don't even know what it is yet, and some of y'all probably don't even believe it. But I want you to go home today, and I want you to tell yourself, I'm special. Everybody say, I'm special.
I'm special.
Everybody say, I'm special.
I'm special.
You can't tell me that I ain't special. You can't tell me God ain't give me this voice. You can't tell me that God ain't make me smart. You can't tell me that I can't be anything that I want to be. I'm special. I know that I'm special, and I'm created to be special. And that's the mindset that we all got to have. Say, I'm approved.
I'm approved.
Say, I'm approved.
I'm approved.
I'm approved by myself. Ain't nobody telling me to go be no speaker. Ain't nobody wake me up one day and kept picking on me saying go be a speaker. Ain't nobody forced me to do this. I do this because I'm approved by myself. I told myself this is what I'm going to be. And most importantly, I'm approved by God. God told me this is who I was. God showed me a vision for my life and what I'm going to do with my life. That's why I'm here for you today. So listen.
Yeah.
When you're creating the lifestyle of your desires, it's just a few things that I want to talk about. And that's really going to help you and that's really going to influence you. And if you can write these down, please write them down. Please write them down. So what I'm doing right now for myself, I really love when I met Rico because he introduced that mindset to me of financial freedom, right? Financial literacy, right? Having multiple streams of income, like this young lady said right there. That's the smartest thing that you ever can do to your life. Have multiple streams of income. Don't you know in 2012 when that small Great Depression hit, that my mama lost her job? She dipping in her 401k, her retirement fund, just for us to keep eating, just for us to paying bills. When you rely on one stream of income, you one stream away from being broke. You one stream away from being evicted. You one stream of income away from your life being cut off. So that's why I really love that I met Rico. He inspired me to be able to have that mindset of financial literacy and financial freedom. So right now, what I'm doing right now, I started my own business when I was 21. I'm 23 right now. I started my own business when I was 21. And a lot of people, man, when you jump into this world, when you jump into doing business, when you jump into want to be financially free, you need a mentor. Okay? You need somebody who knows what they're doing, who's in that position, who can really help you and help you grow. Right? Don't just try to jump in by yourself. Don't just try to do things because you think you're good enough already or you just know everything. No. Be patient. Be a learner. It's nothing wrong with having a mentor. And that's why I love what Rico does, because he's mentoring people. He's helping people. He's really showing you the way. So don't be afraid to have that mentor.